Hello, welcome. How are you all doing? Welcome, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Let me see if it's gonna start on YouTube. We are live. Are we live?
Are we live?
Are we live?
Me?
Not for me.
No.
Yeah. Hello, welcome. Hello, everybody.
For me, it looks live.
It looks live. Okay, it doesn't look live. Okay, it's not live for me as well. Okay, good. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. What are you up to today? What are your plans? How is it going? I finished my ARC ebook today, so now I'm going to continue with a book that I already started before, and it's human rights. I've been reading this series forever, but I plan to make progress with this one today. I'm on page 126, and yeah, that's all. If I want to do some audiobook, I started my next ARC audiobook, and that is called Jungle of Ashes, and I'm like 4% in only, but we'll see if I get to that, or if you know, if I will need an audiobook. But otherwise, I'm going to be prioritizing this so I can finish the series finally. But how are you all doing? Hello, Daniela. Welcome. How are you doing? How was your trip? How was the concert and everything? Hello, Cleo. Welcome. How are you doing? Just resting after dinner. I had a pasta salad with Beyond Meat. Nice. Sounds very good. Pasta salad. I want some of that too. Need to read? Yes, me too. What are you reading today? Hello, Alex. Welcome. How are you doing? Hello, Charlotte. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling any better? Do you have any answers? Hello, Jess. Welcome. What are you up to today? So many of you today. I'm very happy to see that. Want to remind you, I created an event on Discord for the Aurelium TBR planning session. It's going to be this Sunday at 4 o'clock Central European summertime. And we are changing time from winter to summertime. So it's going to be different time difference for you, Jess, especially. You are the, I think, only one not in this time zone. So keep an eye on that. And then I also posted the poll for if anybody's interested in reading Adulthood Rights by Octavia E. Butler. So I posted the poll for that one. We should have a live show for that. So go check it out on Discord if you like. That's what I want you to say. The concert was phenomenal, and I love Dublin. I really want to go back, but managed to see a few things in the hours I had to explore. Oh, that's great. I'm really happy you really enjoyed it. And yeah, that you love Dublin. I was there, and I expected so much, but I was a little bit underwhelmed. But it's probably because I expected so much. I had very high expectations of Ireland overall, and Dublin especially, and it just didn't meet them. But it was just my expectations were sky high, so that's probably why. But glad you enjoyed. I very much need to finish an audio reread I have from the library. Good luck with that. How much do you have left? To Ride a Rising Storm by Monique Blake Goose. Okay, nice. How far in are you? Hearing the words Central European summertime makes me happy. Yes, we are getting there. We're getting there. Feeling loads better than yesterday. All tests for bacteria came up negative, so it's a virus that I just need to sit out. With how I'm feeling now, I should be good going back to work on Thursday. Okay, good. I'm glad you are feeling better. And yeah, viruses are very mean that way, but glad you are feeling better already. Oh my god, finally. I do not understand why we don't all do it at the same time. I don't know. Don't ask me. It's so weird, like, because I know the time differences, or like for the major cities, is 6, 7, 9. like New York, Chicago, LA, 6, 7, 9. And now I have to be like, okay, so now it's 5, 6, 7, 6. I have to do the math. That is like 1 hour less, and it's annoying. So yeah, I don't know why we don't do it at the same time. Originally answered in my Discord chat before realizing I was not answering in the live show. Ah, oh well, that's fine. Yeah, copy paste. How was your appointment today to discuss work? Yeah, it was pretty good. Um, yeah, it was nice. The doctor seems to really be on top of his game. He is the first one that actually was like he's gonna take charge of the whole situation, and was like, "Yeah, you're not gonna go back before we have a call together with your boss to see how it's like looking and everything, and to make a plan." And then he's the first one who actually booked something, like he took initiative to book the next meeting that I will need, when I get back to work, because now I'll go back to 25% work only. So then I'll do that for 3 or 4 weeks, and then up to 50 probably, depending on how it's going, and then 75. So at each point, I will have to have a session with him to chat how it's going. And before, it was like the doctors didn't want to hear about it. The company didn't want to hear about it. The company of the doctors. It had to be order from my company. My company had to place an order for me to be able to book a time. And sometimes it took a lot of time, and that's the trouble that I had finding the session time yesterday. But I had to call them like 4 times. But now I was like, okay, I'm gonna book a time and blah 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 blah. We've wrapped up the session, or wrapped up the call, and like 5 minutes later, I got like an appointment message for in 1 month. He already booked it, and I was like, why wasn't it like this from the beginning? What's going on? So it feels a lot better with this guy. And yeah, how it went, it was like, yeah, feeling good to go back. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna start with 25% for 3.5 weeks, I think, because I'm starting 1st of April. So he said that I should start with like a short week instead of not starting on Monday, because that's like, it can be quite stressful to go back and be like, okay, now 5 days in a row you need to. So to start with half a week, or like only short week. So gonna start next Wednesday, and then so work Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday is off, and then do the 25% for 3 weeks after that. So that's the plan. So I'm off until next Wednesday, 1 more week, actually, which is nice because I was really stressed about it. And it was also really nice because in the session, he said that it's quite normal to be nervous to go back. It's quite normal, like, first few days to feel a little bit like uneasy and like not comfortable and not good. Like it's normal. Everybody feels that way, and like to just not to be scared of it, and like it will get better. So it's nice that he gave me that warning, because it felt like nobody else talked to me that way, and everybody changed their opinion every time I saw them, and it's like, I don't know, it was nice. So that's the status right now. 1 more week off, and then I start 1st of April, which I was like, do I have to? That's the Aurelium stars, but it's fine. It's okay. It still will be only 2 hours a day. So I think it's still pretty good. No, I'm just kidding, but not really. Oh, what did you see, Daniela? The lesbian icon that is Rene Rapp. Nice. Don't know her. A third one. A third one. What? What did I miss? I'm 43% in, but it's Hero of Ages. Is that Brandon Sanderson? No, you don't have that from library. What is that? A third in. Ah, a third in. Oh my. Of course. I thought that was third one, but it's a third in. Okay. She's great. My friend saw her do little shows in LA a few years ago. Said she's an awesome human. Oh, that's very nice. That sounds really nice to have such a proactive approach from your doctor. Yeah, it feels very reassuring, I have to say, because yeah, before I was like, I have to message my boss again that he needs to place an order again. Like we haven't done this already 3 times. Like we should already know this. And why can't we book it right away when the doctor says like, okay, I'm gonna write you up for a month and then you're gonna come back. Like, okay, why don't we book it already? We know I need to book it, so why don't we book it now? Nobody did that before, so it's really nice that now this doctor was very proactive. So yeah, it should be good. I feel like I've missed so much. Yeah, maybe you did. I don't know what you missed. If you have questions, shoot. Speaking of lesbian icons, my hockey team won our league championship this weekend. Very nice. Very good job. Your league championship. Awesome. Congratulations. If you guys want to weigh in on what will count as top of my TBR next month, go to my Discord general chat and vote, please. Okay. Is that for the prompt, like top of your TBR? Hello, Vicky. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to still lightweight again today. Totally fine. Whatever you need. I think I'll read Chef of Nobunaga. Had a bit of a break after a set plot point. Oh, sorry to hear that, but hope it's good. I mean, usually it's really good if you need to take a break because it's so sad or something. Then it means it was well written. So in a way, that's very nice. But yes, let me set up the timer. I think I still have it for 1 hour from the weekend. So we're gonna change to, you know what? I'm gonna shuffle it up and we're gonna do 50 minutes. Shocking. Switch from 45 to 50 if that's okay. There we go. Is that too much green or is that okay? Yes, it will be part of the complimentary classes for my higher calling. We'll mainly be using that prompt all month long. Okay. So you put like a TBR and we vote, and which ones get the most points will be like top of the TBR, and you'll go down. But it's a little bit cheating if that's the idea, but I mean whatever works for you. I did for that one top of the shelf because that worked perfectly. The highest book in the room is the End of Green Gables series, and I need to read one of those. So that was perfect. So yeah, but let me see. Where was that you said? Go to my Discord general chat. Okay. Chat away? Is that the one? What should I consider top of my TBR for magical read next month? Longest on physical, most recent on physical, physically highest, left to right. Ah, okay. Left to right, front to back. Physically highest, right to left, back to front, back to right. What? Left to right, front to back, front to back. I'm gonna say that one. Oh, that one's okay. It's a very fresh poll as well, so good. Done. Um, you vote on how I interpret top of my TBR. Okay. Yeah, I did it like just physically highest on the shelf because it works perfectly with N. So I was like, okay, I'll take that. Thank you. But yes, let's go for the first sprint. I'm gonna be reading Human Rights. We'll see how far I get in this. Usually it goes pretty fast, so I hope so. But yeah, let's go for the first sprint. Good luck with whatever you're doing or reading, and I'll talk to you in 50 minutes. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. How did you all do in the sprint? I started with because Hendrik was here, so I was kind of just like, okay, what are you gonna do? And I kind of told him that he can start his Aurelium TBR early because he doesn't read much and he still wants to participate. He's also excited about Aurelium. So I was like, yeah, you can buy a scroll and start now. So should we figure out what you're going to read? So we kind of figured out what he was going to read. So he's going to start with Project Hail Mary. I think I have the physical copy, I have the audiobook, so I can give that to him. So we were looking into that, and then I read 10 pages of human rights. So not much of a progress, but still progress, still better than nothing. Also, my daily pages is what, 100 something. Give me a second here. 36. I have 40 pages left in the daily goal. So maybe we can sprint until I'm done with that. So until I read 40 more pages. I hope that works. That should be 2 sprints-ish. We'll see. How did you all do? By the start, I might indeed have like 6 balancing on top of the rest, so maybe they'll already be enough to get through a full month. Yeah, I think so. That could definitely be it. I went back and watched the cherry bait. Good luck easing back into work. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna be probably pretty tricky, but we'll see. The doctor did warn me that it can be tough first few days. Like you're not used to it, and it's kind of like it's the reason that you had to take days off or month off or whatever. So it's not easy to go back, but we'll see. I hope it will go well. I looked at Prague concerts of this year and listened to a singer who will be here in a few weeks. Nice. Very nice. Who is that? I mean, I probably don't know. I don't know. I don't think I know any of the singers that you like except of Hosier. I think is the only one I know. Um, Hello, read 26 pages. Very nice. That's very good. I read a chapter and a half. I'm glad. I'm starting to nap on my desk though. I'd woken up at 4 a.m. It's 2 p.m. Why did you wake up so early? That is early. Hello, Adriana. Welcome, welcome. I joined in the last 10 minutes and listened to a bit of A Language of Dragons. Nice. How are you enjoying that one? Hello, Natalie. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? What are you up to today? How is life going? um, it's actually 7 balancing on top, and 1 is in Spanish. And then one of my current reads probably won't be done before the start of the month. Okay. Lots of books. Lots of books. Good luck with all of that. I don't know why I woke up so early. 4 is very early. What did you do when you woke up so early? Did you go up and read or do something, watch TV? Or did you try to fall asleep for like 3 hours again? Oh, I bet you know plenty of artists I like. I like a lot of artists. Okay, maybe. I missed the start. I'm having some kind of allergic reaction. Probably something I ate at work today. My whole body is turning red and is very itchy. Oh no. That's not fun. Oh my gosh. Has that ever happened before? That is scary. Are you okay? You should go to a doctor. That doesn't sound good. Oh my gosh. Please take care. That sounds very scary. My god. Um yeah, I plan to tomorrow because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go probably go to work tomorrow or Thursday, but like I'm not going. So I'll probably edit tomorrow is my plan. Um So the vlog, the Herkiel vlog for February, even though it's end of March, but I finally finished that one. So I can edit it. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow, I think. So maybe there'll be a new video tomorrow or Thursday. So that should be good. And then I need to work on the vlog that I started. I want it done by March, by the end of the March, and also publish it by the end of the March. But that's probably not gonna happen. But we'll see. Um, Hello, forgot it was Tuesday. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to also post on Discord that it was sprints. My bad. I'm sorry. How are you doing? I had twice the normal amount of coffee. I watched a bunch of self-ed YouTube. After a bunch of procrastinating, I made some slow braised chicken legs in homemade sauce. Okay, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Wow, Natalie, I hope you're okay. Yeah, I hope you're good. Project Hail Mary was really good, by the way. Oh, it was. Did you enjoy the movie? Oh my god, I'm so glad. Oh, so glad. I'm so jealous of everybody going to see that movie, and I'm terrified because of my anxiety. So now I'm kind of thinking of training myself, like go watch the movies that scare me. But I'm also not sure it's the best time to do that right now when I'm just about to go back to work. Like I don't wanna trigger anything there, to make my transition back to work worse. So maybe I will wait with that. Oh, but I'm so jealous. It is very YA, but it's a welcome change. I was participating in a readathon that focused on very strong themes like wars, world changing, etc. And now that it is over, I just want to read easy books. That sounds good. That sounds like a good strategy. It's the first time. Currently waiting for the allergy meds to work. If it doesn't get better, I'll need to call a doctor, I think. So far, breathing and throat are fine, so I'm not too scared yet. Natalie! Oh my god. Can you pinpoint what it was? Do you know what it was? Or you just have a hunch it was something you ate? But please, that's scary. Um, take care. Well, good to know, Cleo. I need to go watch it. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna, but I wanna. I'm good, but today was very frustrating. It took me 8 hours today to put in an order that usually takes me 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. I can imagine how frustrating that must be. So you just relax, please. Just find a way to relax now. You need to. It is anxiety for that movie in particular, or for going to the cinema. Um, partially both, but mostly the movie. It's uh, both, to be honest, but more is the movie itself. Like we are going to see Star Wars on Easter, and that's kind of like a cinema, and that's fine. Like I used to be very anxious about it as well. I'm doing a lot better now. I'm not that anxious about it. Like I'll be fine. So I think at this point, it used to be really, really, really bad. Like it would be also cinema. Now at this point, it's more the movie. I tried to watch Arrival. I mean, I've seen it a long time ago when it came out, and then G was doing on her Patreon like a watch along for Arrival, and I tried to watch that. That was maybe like 2 years ago, and I had to turn it off halfway through because anxiety was skyrocketing, and I just couldn't handle it. And um, yeah, it's those kind of movies that have like really tense music that are the worst. And so I know Project Hail Mary would be one of those movies. And like I read the book, I know what's happening, but still seeing it, and the music and everything, like it might throw my anxiety. And I know the only way to get through it is to watch those movies and like sit through it anyway. Even if I feel anxious, sit through it, do not turn it off. I know that's what I need to do. I just haven't felt like I was ready, and now I feel ready, but I'm also a little bit like I don't want to pump up my anxiety levels now before going back to work. I think that will be enough of anxiety and stress going back to work, that I don't need anything on top of it. So I'll have to wait with that. But it's mostly the just the movie, I think. But it's both. It's complicated. I'm not sure I want to go into that into detail. If you want me to go into detail, like what especially about that, like especially about going to the cinema makes me anxious, I can tell you. But yeah, that one is a lot better now. Not gone, but better. So yeah, it's a combination. I should go to see the movie too. I always put it off until it's no longer in cinemas. Yeah, but then it's on streaming platforms. I'm waiting for that, so then I can watch it in daylight. I can dissociate easier. I had a sauce made with ivar today, which is made from red peppers, and I didn't eat peppers in a long time. I can't think of anything else that could have caused this, so I guess that's what it is. Ivar. Okay. Well, that wouldn't happen to me. I wouldn't go 1 mile to Ivar. That's absolutely no for me. But yeah, I have no idea what are the spices in Ivar. And Project Hammer has a lot of like fun music, but I'm sure there were probably also other moments. I did notice the sound being super loud. I typically go to the indie cinema, which is much less noisy. Okay. Yeah, I think well, we all know Project Hail Mary is about this guy getting stuck in the space. That on its own is enough to freak me out. Um, Honestly, I don't know. Like I listened to it and I was fine. I don't know if I would watch it. Depends on the music a lot. I think on how the music is done. If there is some fun music, that's great. But if there is any tense music at any point, trying to make it tense, how he realizes he's stuck or whatever, that would not work. So I don't know. I need to work on it. I need to work on that, but I'll wait a bit with that. Probably don't need to freak myself out. And also now before going to see the Star Wars, because I'm gonna go see that, and I gave Henrik 2 tickets for that, and of course he wants to take me. And once I was so anxious about it, I told him to take a friend, but the friend doesn't live here anymore. He lives on the other side of the country, so that's not gonna happen. Um, but yeah, it was very tough to convince him not to take me. But I was doing really badly then, so I'm not gonna try to freak myself out now before going because I'll have to go. So gonna take my time. Towards the end, there is probably way more tense music. Yes, yeah, it could be. Yeah. Listen to the soundtrack of Star Wars ahead of time. Maybe I should, yeah. Or maybe watch it at home where I can pause it as I wish. And then I will know what's happening. Like Star Wars sometimes freaks me out. Like for example, the scene, I think it's in the first movie when when they are stuck in the trash chute and is like narrowing down and they narrowly escape. Like that freaked me out, and I couldn't I couldn't look. I had to think of something else. I Because there was the orchestra, um yeah, like live orchestra while playing the Star Wars movie, and I just really had to focus on the people there playing their thing and like completely dissociate from the movie because I was freaking out. It's really weird. I don't wish that on anybody. It's really weird to be freaked out like that about something that's happening on the screen. Like what's gonna happen? Nothing. But like, yeah, my brain is just thinking things. So I need to fix it. Um, is your first time watch? I think so. I think it might be my first, or I have no idea. Uh, it might be one that we went to the movie once. Like when it came out, maybe we went to the movie together before I got such bad anxiety. But I'm not sure if I've seen it. And even if I have seen it, I don't remember anything from it. The only thing I remember from the movie we saw then is the little cute robot that says no thank you. Otherwise, I don't remember anything from the movie, so it wouldn't help anyway. But like we have the movies, like we can watch them beforehand. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll be fine. It's just this that movies I don't know, or even movies I know, I'm scared to watch if they have like tense music. I think like comedies and animated movies they're okay, but like Arrival, no. Interstellar freaked me out the first time I watched it, and it was way, way, way before I had major anxiety. And I mean, I loved it. It was like the best movie I've ever seen. And I needed to talk about it all the time. Everybody I met for a coming week or two, everybody I asked, like, have you seen Interstellar? Have you seen Interstellar? Have you seen Interstellar? I need to talk about it. I'm not kidding. That's what happened. That was me for 2 weeks after watching that because I loved it so much and I was so bamboozled. Now I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare. It's for me, Interstellar is kind of like a little life in books. I loved it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Interstellar, I could potentially recommend, but it's so heartbreaking. I cried so hard. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I ever had such strong emotions watching a movie that I had with Interstellar. That was definitely the best movie I've ever seen. Like I've seen many great movies, but that one for me like tops all of it. I mean, Interstellar soundtrack goes like 300%. Yes, yeah, I know, and that's half of the movie almost is the amazing music, and that's why I'm not rewatching it because I know the music would kill me. Um, Aside from the actual content of the movie as well, because the actual content aside from the music is also very heartbreaking, hyper intense. Yes, it is. Sometimes the space movies are a bit claustrophobic. I loved Interstellar. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like the claustrophobic is the word that. But the thing is, like, if I'm in an elevator, I could get claustrophobic. Like I can't get out, but I know I can get out. There is no problem in the elevator. But if it's like if they're in the space, like Martian, Project Hail Mary, Interstellar, they get stuck there. They don't. They like are risking their lives. They have serious issues. So like yeah, it's a different kind of claustrophobic. But yeah, I mean, I loved Interstellar. Fantastic movie. Fantastic movie. Cried so hard. Project Hail Mary is definitely way more of a comedy than a drama, but it has intense moments. Okay, good. Good to know. Yeah, I mean, it is funny. The audiobook is also funny. Maze, maze, maze. Love the audiobook of it. Everybody keeps saying that, and the audiobook was really what elevated the whole experience. So I'm really excited to watch the movie, but I will probably watch it when it comes to streaming platforms, wherever it will be. There is a scene that reminded me of a space horror called Life, except here nothing bad happened in that scene. Life, is that the one with Jake Gyllenhaal? I think I've seen that one. Then I had nightmares for a week. I was watching that before. I was watching that instead of studying for my Stratnice. Yeah, graduation exam after doing my master thesis. Yes, the Jake Gyllenhaal one. Yeah, I had nightmares after that one. I've been scarred for life by life. I will occasionally think about it and get goosebumps. Yeah, yeah, that was brutal. Yeah, I don't remember much of it, but that was brutal, and I loved the open ending. Spoiler: I love the ending. No, but it is quite clear, but it's also very open ending in that one. I loved it. I think going in, I didn't know it was a horror. Actually, I was just like, "Ooh, space movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, fantastic, let's go." Um, shouldn't have done that. It's fine. It's fine. um, Anywho, let's go back to reading. I'm gonna try to make more progress on my human rights. Maybe go make myself some tea or something. I have some water. Should drink more water. You, everybody, drink water. Go and get yourself some water or tea, something. Drink. Well, when Ryan Reynolds examines the amoeba, some of the science here reminded me of that. Ah, okay. I see. I see. Yeah, right. Funny. I should watch it. I love space stuff, but it freaks me out. I really need to get rid of this anxiety stuff because I'm missing out on so many things. But yeah, let's go for another sprint. So good luck with whatever you're doing or reading, and I'll talk to you in 50 minutes. Hello, welcome back. How did you all do in this sprint? I read 24 pages, so 16 pages left to today's goal. So I'm now on page 160, 33% through, so third way through. What's happening with the hair? What is this? What's happening? Whatever. But yeah, and at some point I started to fall asleep a little bit as well, so then I scrolled a little bit on my phone, so I didn't read the entire sprint, but most of the sprint. So yeah, that's pretty good progress, I would say. But I'm getting really tired, so I will have to go up and have some snack. How did you all do? Hello, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? What are you up to today? I took a shower, made some tea, and did a hilarious computer task for my mom. What kind of task? What did you do? But the rest sounds nice. I'm jealous. That sounds very cozy. Um, but I already took a shower today, so I'm not gonna take a second one. And tea, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. I'm now a little bit conflicted about tea. I found some things about tea that I don't know how to feel about that. Do you guys want to know? It's gonna make tea awful for you. Maybe. Probably. Some tea, not all tea. But yeah, I'm thinking tea as well, but maybe I'll just stick with water. She sent the email and said, look at it once you rested up. So I only opened it now and it was like, replace this picture in a Word document with another one. Took 2 minutes. How sweet. Oh, that's very sweet. And she was like, once you rested up. Not now. Take your time. I know it won't be easy, so take your time. That's so sweet. But very well done that it took 2 minutes. You know how Word sometimes can be. That like you do one thing, add one picture, and the entire formatting is off. So it could be tricky. It could be. You never know what's gonna happen. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. So I'm actually thinking that the next sprint will be the last sprint. I know that will mean it's very short sprints, or very short. It will be until after 10 o'clock. So that's still not too bad. But it's shorter than usual. So that's a shame, but I'm very tired for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because I was in the gym and everything. And just like emotional turmoil yesterday and today with not knowing when I would go back to work. I don't know. It's just a little feels a little strange. Yeah, how are you doing with your Garmin challenges? Daniela and Cleo. Is it done yet? I am currently the warrior, so yoga, I'm at 1 hour 10. So I have 3 hours left. So we'll see if that happens. And then I have the walking stage. I have 19 kilometers left. So I feel like it's doable. Is there no one talking to me? No, it's okay. But yeah, I think the next sprint will be the last sprint, so I can rest up. I will probably reach my daily goal in that sprint. And after that, I need to do my 6-minute journal. I didn't do it in the morning, so I have to do it now in the evening. And yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be nice because I don't have gym and I don't need to stress about going to work or when I'm gonna to work, or I don't have any appointments or anything tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be all mine. We only mentioned the 5K challenge 10 times, so of course I forgot about it until I was walking to the concert, which was not 5 kilometers. Oh my god, not, are you kidding me? That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Hmm. That sucks. So you didn't do that one. But are you doing the stage one, like the 3 month long one? Like a bit late as I decided to do some yoga. Very nice. I might actually do that after the sprints to do some like wind down yoga, some stretches before going to sleep to cool down, calm down. Could be nice. 8.2 kilometers left for me. Nice. You're almost there. You're killing it. Very nice. Yeah, I will have to squeeze it in somehow tomorrow. I don't plan to go to the gym, so even though, is there maybe some yoga I could do in the gym? Let me see what's happening in the gym tomorrow. Maybe then I could walk there. Book. Group class. Tomorrow. Performance, core, Herox. No. Do you guys know what Herox is? It's horrible. Body pump, core, cycling interval, and Vinyasa yoga at 7 in the evening. That's very late. 75 minutes. 4 out of 29 places booked. That's not many. But I did walk almost 19 kilometers in Dublin. Wow. I don't walk nearly enough regularly to gain any of the longer term ones. Okay. Yeah, but maybe that would motivate you actually to do that. I usually don't do that either, but now I've been really dedicated to do this challenge. So now I've been walking 3 kilometers for like a month every day almost. So it helps. But 19 kilometers is a lot. Should have logged that as an activity, Daniela. I know Daniela logged the concert as an activity, right? Like a cardio, like 1.5 hour concert or something. That was impressive. I was like, what is that? That's impressive. Mm. But yeah, no, I don't think I'll go to gym tomorrow, so I'll have to walk at home. Or go for a walk outside. What's the weather? It's supposed to rain. It was really ugly weather today, all afternoon. Oh, it's supposed to snow on Thursday. All right. Oh yeah, it's horrible weather tomorrow. I did log the walk there and the concert. Okay. That's awesome. I wouldn't log the concert. I don't think I would think of that. But that is smart. Why wouldn't you? Yes. Um nice. Cleo, are you doing also the biking challenges? Because I know you bike a lot. So do you do the biking as well? Or is it only the walking challenges you're doing? And yoga. I know you also are doing the yoga challenges. But yes, as I mentioned last sprint, because I'm getting quite tired and I don't think I'm good company when I'm tired. So it's really for your own sake. Cat stole my seat meanwhile. Well, that is rude. That's very rude. I already have stage 1 biking, but won't get to 20-hour cycling. Oh, really? How can you do both? And I was looking into it, and it's like you have to bike 7 kilometers every day for that, for like stage 1 biking, right? Like 7.5 kilometer or 7.5 kilometer every day. Like how? I'm at 12 hours now. Okay, so you need 8 more hours. Yeah, that is a lot in 1 week. But doable. I mean, you bike to work, so just take a detour one day. Well, my work is 6.7 kilometers away. Okay, so you bike there 6.7 and home 6.7. So that's not a problem then. That's nice. I wanted to say I don't remember last time I took out my bike. I remember exactly the last time I took out my bike. It was midsummer 2024 because I was really sick that day. Like I had a little bit sore throat, but like, yeah, it's beautiful weather. It's midsummer. Let's go out. Let's take the bike. So we did that. We got only halfway through to where we wanted to go. and I was like, I'm tired, I can't anymore. And then after that, I got like a flu or something. So I already was not feeling good, and still went, so it made it so much worse. So I remember that so much. And then last year we had completely different things to do. That was before the wedding, so that was almost 2 years ago. But I bike in the gym. Fell into a short for media hall. Yes, sort of media hall. Back now, ready to get into bed and read a bit. Sounds good. What are you reading right now? Are you still reading the same book? I think I haven't biked since around 2015 or something. I haven't owned one for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got Henrik gifted me my bike. That was funny. For birthday 3 years ago, must have been. And I don't have a helmet. And I'm very picky with that for some reason. So I need to go get a helmet this year so then I can bike. But the biking to office would be way too long. It's over 20 kilometers. And now in the spring, our office is even moving even further. So that would be like extra 5 kilometers or something. So I'm definitely not biking to work. But otherwise, I don't really have reason to bike. I could bike to the gym, but I walk to the gym. I take that as my daily walk when I go to the gym. So, like, where would I bike? I just don't do that. So, yeah, I want to bike more, but I bike in the gym. But that would be just too much to go to the gym to bike 7 kilometers. Like I go once a week, and it's like 40 minutes to bike 7 kilometers, which is like bonkers. Already on top of everything else, that's not happening. So yeah, in January I was already halfway to the stage one biking almost. February a bit less because I was on holiday for a week. Okay. That is impressive. That is really impressive. I was thinking about that if you're doing also those challenges because you bike a lot. But yeah. No, not here. And then also it was very much like a month here now in December, January. So I'm not biking in the winter. Not a thing. I mean, people do. I don't. Yes, I'm here to do that type of distance, but they do have speed pedelecs. I might do it once a week to go to the other offices. I need to go there once a week and would prefer biking to bus. Okay. Yeah. I have a normal bike. I have a secondhand bike with 3 gears. So I'm definitely not biking to office. There will be a lot of up and downhill, and I would get to office completely sweaty. I had a colleague who used to bike to office every day, and then when he got to office in the morning, he had to take a shower. Once he got so mad because in one of the bathrooms there is got to office, he wanted to go to the bathroom to take a shower, and somebody else was using the bathroom, and he got so not for me, not for me. So yeah, but yeah. Let's go for the next sprint. It's the last sprint for today. I do not plan anything for the weekend, and we'll see about sprints. I'm not sure really. We'll have the Aurelium TBR planning session on Discord on Sunday, but otherwise I don't plan much. So yeah, this will be the last sprint today, and then probably in a week more sprint. I lease an electric bike through work. Okay. Borrow them and how much that costs. Simply not made for it. To bike in the bad weather. That sounds very good. That is already getting better. So it was some allergy and like, it's buffering. No. No, 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 no. Is it still lagging or is it working now? Oh, I thought it was me. I am on the better computer. I'm now on the powerful computer, so this cannot be my issue. This has to be the stream platform or internet, but the internet hasn't changed. Is it better now? Please let me know. Maybe it was just like a momentary lag in internet or something. Can you see me now? How is it working now? Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. It should be working fine. It looks fine on my phone. Um, so I hope it does on yours as well. It's coming in and out. It looks fine on my phone. What's happening? You're not yet sprinting. Yes, for me it's working. Okay. No, not sprinting yet. Okay, it was frozen. And now it seems okay again. Okay, good. It's strange. I don't know why that happens. Honestly, that must be probably like momentary lapse in the internet. Now it's better. All right. Are you on internet cable or Wi-Fi? Cable might be more stable. I don't. I'm on Wi-Fi. I know the cable is recommended, but I usually use my other laptop, and that laptop doesn't have the connection for the cable, so I didn't used to use that. This computer does have it, so maybe next time I will plug it in. Maybe I will plug it in now during the sprint. It shouldn't mess up the sprint, right? But I'm gonna do that. Maybe that will help. Um, if I find the cable, it should be easy to find. But yeah, I just didn't think of it because it's more powerful computer and it used to work pretty well on my other laptop most of the time, and that one didn't have the cable, so I thought it was okay. But I'm gonna connect it to the cable and see, hopefully it gets better. But yeah, let's go for a sprint. Last one, last 50 minutes. So good luck with whatever you're doing or reading. Drink your water, and I'll talk to you in 50 minutes. Hello. Hello, hello. How did you all do in this last sprint? I read 27 pages. So I got to page 186. So I read 61 pages today in the sprint alone, which is not too bad. Not too bad. Something just happened that, well, it wasn't surprising, but it was very emotional. Not crying kind of emotional, just like, oops, kind of emotional. So, yeah, happens. But that's good. I mean, I now reached the daily goal for reading. So I don't need to read anymore today. It's like such a duty. But I might still listen a little bit to the audiobook that I have while cross stitching in the evening before going to sleep. Or maybe finish the chapter. I don't know how long the chapter is. I will have to check. But it's 6 pages, so maybe I'll finish the chapter. But how did you all do? Oh yeah, and I plugged in the cable from the internet, so I hope it's a little bit better now. I also always use Wi-Fi. Looking at the new laptop, and ChatGPT told me to connect the cable for streaming. Yeah, I mean, the streaming platform always says that as well. Like it's not news to me. I know that's what they recommend, to connect the cable, not only Wi-Fi. But on my other laptop that I use 90% of the time for any kind of streaming doesn't have the cable plug-in. So I didn't even think about it now that I have this laptop. So yeah. But I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't probably help with the other laptop anyway. But I don't know. I did random stuff. Now gonna edit. Very nice. Good luck with editing. What book is she reading? She is reading Human Rights by Juno Dawson. So this is the third book in Her Majesty's Royal Cabin series, the third and the last in the trilogy. Yes, that's what I'm reading. I made tea and watched a reaction video. No brain power for a book after that sudden scare tonight. Yeah, I get it. Take it easy. Relax. Are you feeling good now? Did the medication work and you are now okay? But yeah, just chill. Take it easy. Take care of yourself. The health scares are can be very taxing. So definitely take it easy. I'm glad you are feeling better though. That was scary, you just typing it out. Like, whoa. But yeah, that was our last sprint today. So thank you so much for joining. I will try to post my Herkiad vlog either tomorrow or Thursday. I'll see how the editing goes. And otherwise, I will see you on Discord and I will see you on the Discord TBR planning. Before we go, also, I want to remind you, if you want to join us reading and discussing, especially discussing Adulthood Rights by Octavia E. Butler, I now posted a poll on the Discord. So go have a look there and vote if you'd like to participate, when it would work for you the best, or when it would work for you at all. Don't forget to vote. I put it now for 3 days, so people also have more time to vote. And yeah, that's it for today. The last sprint was much less sleepy than the previous ones, but I think it was because the chapters in the book were much more action-packed than the previous ones. So could have been affected by that. Yes, the redness is going away and is not itchy at all anymore. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Thank for sprints. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. Hope all of you that are struggling are feeling better soon. And yeah, I will see you on Sunday at the Aurelium TBR planning session. I'm super duper excited. So have a nice rest of the day or have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one.